This is gonna be a short video on why, as a man, you need to be ripped, but not only ripped, you need to be a rare breed. You need also the financial capabilities of that rare breed. You need to be ripped, rich, and rare. And I am not rich by any means, but I could tell you, I've been in a tight financial position over the last couple months, really all my life. And it sucks. It sucks. So if you want to take yourself to another level, I'm gonna tell you what you have to do, because I have a body that I'm really proud of. I say it's an 8 out of 10 physique, and I've worked very diligently over the years. I have a business that I'm working on, and I'm becoming this man. And I want as many men as well watching this to see this and feel inspired, to wake up and start working towards this form that they know they have the potential to, or maybe they don't even know. But I'm telling you, bro, your potential is there. Your potential is there, even if you don't see it. All right, I have a little brother, he's 17, and he's finishing up his senior year in high school this year. And he reminds me of me back in summer when, I slept in, and, I kind of continue that habit even outside of high school. Even when I was working on businesses and my body was good, I still have very soft habits. I was still very asleep, you could say. And so I want this video to be your wake-up call, because it's what I needed. Brother, now's the time to go. Now's the time to wake up. You don't have any more time to waste. All right, being ripped, rich, and rare is a standard, and you have the capability to control that. Your inputs, your actions on a daily basis, are you proud of those actions? What you consume on a daily basis, information, food, energy, all of that is in your control. And you can honestly control a lot of these things that you probably feel like you can't. So being ripped, it's very simple. You break it down into the inputs in terms of you're eating the right foods and you're lifting the right weights. And those are the two main inputs that you can control on a daily basis. Now, obviously, you have other things like sleep, your water intake, your stress levels, but all of that, bro, I mean, come on, that's basic, right? You need your sleep, you need your water, you're a human. The big two contributing factors you have are your diet and how you lift weights. All right, for your business, you have the capability to work on a business every single day if you choose. But a lot of people, they choose to stay stuck and they choose to work their W-2, which is fine. Work your W-2 if you want, but it's not gonna build you the empire that you dream of. You have to do that. And how I'm going about it right now is building a personal brand, right? Hence this video, and hence my fitness coaching business. And I've worked through a lot of businesses in the past. But being rich is a choice, and I'm gonna look back on this a couple years from now, and I'm gonna point y'all to this video, because I am dead broke, negative 30K in debt, less than $500 in cash to my name, and I'm going to show y'all that it is possible. You have the choice of working on the inputs every single day, regardless of what piece of life as a man that you want to build, and it's up to you. It's a choice to stay right where you're at and stay submissive and soft and docile. And bro, every time you take an action, that's a vote for who you want to be, bro. Every time I smoked weed in the past, that was a vote for who I wanted to be. Every time I drank or went out and partied, that was a vote for who I wanted to be. And I'm still nowhere near where I want. And I've been able to drop those vices and put the right votes in every single day. This video is a vote for who I want to be. Showing up for myself, showing up to the gym. Some dogs in the background over here. But those are votes who I wanted to be, bro. So you have to prove to yourself, who do you want to be? And it's up to you, bro. But there's no reason why you can't be ripped, rich, and rare. And you should. And you want that, bro. I drove to the gym today after picking up my car, and I split it up across like 6 different cards just so I can drive, right? Just so I can get to work and have my car repaired. Bro, 6 different credit cards, bro. And I pulled up next to a Lamborghini at my gym. It was a drop top Lamborghini. I also saw a McLaren, a blue McLaren. Beautiful cars. And it kind of it definitely inspired me. It definitely inspired me to see, you know, the drop top Lamborghini. But many people think that's not possible because that car costs more than a lot of these houses down here, right? It's like a $500,000 car, 250K car. That's easily more than the house I grew up in, right over there. And a lot of people have these limiting beliefs that they can't have that they can't have a six-pack that's ripped and have a body that, you know, they're proud of. And that's just because you stop yourself. You stop yourself from these things. And I've mentioned in my Instagram story, if you're not following on the Instagram, I'm a lot more active on there with the stories, and you can see the day-to-day life that I actually live this by. And I hold myself to these higher standards. But bro, like my dad, he always mentioned that you have to sell your soul to be rich. Bro, no, you don't. And again, I'm not rich by any means, but that's the standard that I want to hold, you know? That's what my dad, he didn't have a dad. So he changed the standard, and he was like, I'm going to be there for my sons. And he changed that standard. For me, the standard is I want to be extremely like wealthy, so wealthy I can take care of my mom and retire her, and my dad, like I could take that a step further to the foundation that he laid for me. I'm supposed to take that a step further as a man. And bro, 50% of black families don't have a dad. So if you have a dad, bro, you're blessed, you have a foundation, and you need to use that. Even if you don't have a dad though, it's up to you to set the fucking standard for the rest of your bloodline, bro. It's up to you. And then when I do have sons, bro, best believe they're gonna be held to a high standard. They're not just gonna be given everything. Their dad is gonna be super, extremely wealthy. Don't get me wrong, because I'm not gonna slow down. I'm not gonna stop. You know, because it becomes a loop. You know, a feedback loop of winning again and again and again. So I have no doubt. Give me 10 years. Give me my 4 sons that I want. I'm gonna make them work, especially when they get old enough to do so. They have to earn it, because that's what builds my character. This is what's building my character right now. It sucks ass. It sucks ass that I'm negative 30K in debt. I'm only making 2 bands a month at this server job, and I have to continuously push this boulder uphill to build this brand, to build this business. But this is exactly what is building my character to become a ripped, rich, and rare breed. And a lot of my people that I know, bro, they're making money, they're doing their thing, and it's hard. But bro, it's worth it. I'll tell you, every bit of it's worth it. Say what's up, bro. You'll be able to look back on this 5 years, see yourself. Did you save all that ground beef? Huh? Eat all the ground beef? Yeah, I ate mine. I made some ground beef and stuff, but it is a lot, but it's good. Some ground beef over there. Now I'm about to take my cold shower and get to work, you know? So I'll see you on the next video. Appreciate y'all tuning in. My name's Aidenhatchett. Go ahead, hit that Instagram, bro. Follow the Instagram at aidenhatchett and click the link, Calandy link for the one-on-one coaching, and we'll talk about it. All right, guys. Peace out for now. I'll see you on the next video. Stay dangerous.